Good morning. This is our second demo of Who's on Location for visitor management. So we're going to be testing this system out for the next 2 weeks. So the kiosk, the Apple iPad is sitting down in the reception desk on the table. And we have commitment with whatever we go forward that we're going to have 3 kiosks with 3 printers for printing badges down in the reception area. So I would like you to go down there to experience what it is to see as a guest. So just go in and log into the system using your first name, last name, and use your home email address just so you can see what it would look like from that experience. And then just basically schedule an appointment with yourself. I know it seems kind of odd, but that way you get to see both sides of it. You get to see what the visitor sees, and then you get to see what the internal colleague staff member sees with the email notifications. If you provide your cell phone number, it'd be an enhanced experience, because if you give us your cell phone number, then the person on the other side that's receiving you can call you directly. Also, it's used for emergency notification. There's a lot of emergency notification capabilities in this system, a lot of slick new features, but they're all based upon having SMS text messaging enabled, and you need cell phones to do that. Also, you yourself, as an OCHN employee, should absolutely positively put your cell phone number in your personal profile, because if you're, in meetings throughout the day and somebody shows up unexpected for you, or a package, as we can do delivery notifications with this, shows up for you, you want to get that text message that that person or package is waiting for you down there, and you'd get it on your cell phone as a text message. The other benefit, of course, the text message, you can click the button and call the person back if it's an actual person. So this is the basic thing. We were able to customize the, put up the logo. We were able to customize a wallpaper on the back. And we have the sign in and sign out functions. We have an enhanced delivery function right on this first screen, which is a little bit different. And I'll demo that as well. I'm going to do just simple sign in. So this is what your visitor experience is on the iPad. Notice right on the beginning, this product has a lot more functionality than some of the other systems we've looked at, because with the sign-in, you can choose to be a visitor, which is what we're going to concentrate. However, there's another function where you can be a contractor, and there's another function where I can pop up a button to be an employee. And based upon which button you press, it's a totally different experience. Today, though, I'm just going to talk about the visitor experience. So with the visitor, I come up to my first sign. It says scan your visitor pass. If you had a pre-registration, you can scan your pass. You would have actually done that on the previous screen if you noticed the camera window was up. So if you had been pre-registered and you got it looks like a concert ticket, then you could have just scanned in that way. So I'm going to do, my first one I'm going to do is a new person. So I'm going to do Peter J. Apple. This person's never been here before, so you go through the full experience. The organization that they're with. Okay, so this is where it's asking for the mobile number. Again, if the guest doesn't want to give that, they don't have to give that, but really we're asking for it for public safety, for emergency notifications. And then who are they visiting? That did not work. Let me go back. Okay, so they're visiting, it was a little slow there on the take up, but it was looking and it found Peter Mott. So I go next. Now this is a neat function. I could have asked a question in some of the other systems, but this system specifically has got a lot of safety-based features. So it's asking if the person would need assistance to evacuate. So this is actually a pretty cool feature for us, in community mental health, serving people with physical disabilities. We could actually sit there and they could check this box, yes or no, if they need help, or if somebody's, got a cast on or something like that. So I'm going to do a yes. Okay, I had a little bit of trouble with the video there because I'm doing this through like an emulator, so I'm not actually doing this on the Apple iPad. So there's a couple weirdness. One of the things that needed Adobe Flash, so I just had to enable that in the browser. It actually used my webcam on my PC, so it did take my photo. I'm going to do a retake. Okay, so then basically here's, the basic login, and then it notified my host, via email and text message, and this welcome message here is completely customizable, and then click to acknowledge. This will actually complete the login, and this is an example. The badge would next print out on the badge printer. This is exactly what the badge would look like. It has the Peter J. Mott, the plus sign there. That means that I need assistance in evacuation, logo, company name, barcode, so I can scan out. I can check out with my barcode who I'm visiting, and then there's a visitor pass number. You can check out with just the number as well. So that's basically like what that badge would look like. And then I'm successfully signed in. So if I was signing out, again, just sign out as a visitor. I would be able to, if I was actually at the iPad, I would actually have the screen pop up and I could just scan my barcode to check out. So I could just walk up and I could just swipe my badge in front of there and check out, and wouldn't actually have to press anything whatsoever. So signing out is actually a lot faster in that respect. But otherwise, I would just have to find, who I was. Okay, having some trouble there. Okay, so very, very finicky. The badge sign out works really well, but you have to have the name exactly spelled as you put it in to be able to check out, and then I'm checked out. All right, so that was signing in, that was signing out. Now, of course, let's just do this again. If I'm a visitor and this is my second time coming to CMH, then it's going to be a much faster experience if I spell my name, because it says, hey, we see that you're coming back. So then I could sign in, and it actually remembered everything. So it has, I could change my picture. If I'm at the iPad, I got a new hairdo, I want to look nice. I can change my mobile number in case I got a new phone number. And by default, it's picking the same person I saw last time. I could go in here and edit this and change this. And I still have that I need assistance, in evacuation. So I proceed. Much, much, much faster, acknowledges it, sends out all of the text messages, notifications, and prints me a new badge. So the first time registration, yes, there's a little bit to it, and that's true of any system that we're going to use. But repeat visitors would be very, very fast, checking in, long as they use, the exact same name. So I would probably, unless your name is Smith, probably not use middle initials. I'd use full first name and full legal last name as it appears on your driver's license. Probably instruct people, don't use, short versions of names, don't use aliases, don't log in as Slim Shady. Log in as, Marshall Mathers. So log in with your full name. I'm going to pop up a couple emails here. Okay, so this is what I would see upstairs. So if I'm on the 5th floor, this is the actual email that I would get, a visitor notification message. This is actually where their little snapshot photo would show up. So this is what I would see, that Peter J. Apple from ABC Freight Corp. He's in the main lobby #1 and he's here to see me. I have his mobile number, and if I need to call reception to say, I don't know who this is, throw this person out of the building, I have the number right there, and so I could call them. Don't have any fancy buttons or any way to communicate. Notice this is just a message window, so you can't reply to it. It won't go to anywhere. Just a notification message, simply that and nothing more than that. I also got the text message because I had text message enabled on my profile, as a worker, and so I got text messages. The text messages are nice because it hyperlinks the phone numbers. So if I click on this number, I can call reception and say, hey, I don't know who this is, throw them out. Or I can call the individual person and ask, why are they here? This was, unplanned or unscheduled. But I can, talk to the person if they left the mobile number. So that's what I would see upstairs. This is what everyone in the company would see when someone comes to visit them. Okay. I want to show one more. I'm going to show a delivery. This is kind of slick. This is could be done by an OCHN staff member or could be done by the delivery person. Think of a delivery person as somebody who's delivering a package to an individual, and or think of it also in regards to like food deliveries. So I'm just going to do the simple single, and this way here I would select an employee. So there's Peter Mott. And what do I have for him? I'm going to say that is food delivery. Next. Do I require a signature on it? Because maybe it's a credit card purchase and we're old school, at some pizza joint where we need you to sign a credit card receipt. If they say yes, then I have to come down, and sign that receipt. I'm going to say no. And that's it. Click to acknowledge. And Mr. Pizza Guy is off on his way, and he can go. And within a few seconds, I'll bring it up. Okay, so then this is upstairs. I get my little pizza delivery. It says there's a delivery for Peter Mott. It's at Troy. It's in the main lobby, and it's food. And no signature was required, so I know my lunch is here. Again, because I also have my cell phone registered, I also got a text message that my lunch is here, and I can go down and get it. And I didn't have to bother the front desk for it. Those are the basic features for signing in and signing out on the system. I'll be doing different demos for what receptionist people would see. Thank you.